friends, it's Melinda Sims here with Melinda Sims Art, here with another video about digital drawing, but this time we are going to be making recipe cards. So I hope you enjoy and I hope that you are safe and well during this time. Here we go! Alrighty, so I've decided to use some photographs that my husband had taken for my Instagram. I made the strawberry cream cheese muffins from a recipe I found on YouTube. Just added the strawberries into the muffin mix / cake mix and into the cream cheese filling that's in the center. They're so good. So I just wanted to trace around the outlines almost in sort of a contour sort of way. So you've got like the form of it so they don't look super flat, but also they're not so highly detailed or realistic that it takes away from the actual legibility of the rest of the recipe card, and it's not too distracting. That would be Herman. Yeah. I always think of like a light pink when I think of baked goods with strawberry flavor. Along the way, you're going to see me redo a lot of lines. I tried to edit most of this out, but you'll see. Prime example, me practicing some hand lettering that I learned from a friend and not being satisfied with it or not liking it that much. So, there it went. Anyway, this takes a hot minute. If anybody has any tips and tricks for digital lettering, that would be amazing. I know a little bit about typography, but when it comes to like making my own fonts and things like that, it's just really daunting and somewhat frustrating, as you can tell, and you are probably getting just as frustrated. I promise this is the longest part of the video. I feel like we're almost there. Just one more letter, Melinda. Okay. Anyway, so these are strawberry cream cheese muffins. You could honestly probably do like blueberry cream cheese muffins. I'm trying to think of what else. What other fruit? Whatever. At this point, I'm just trying to group them because I've learned the quicker you group things, the easier it's going to be on digital artwork. And we're going to start putting the ingredients list, and originally I decided to try and put the steps and ingredients all on one side, and I like to play around with different ways to add emphasis to different banners. So you'll see here. Woo-hoo. I also like this sort of wonky, quirky, like handwritten look to things. I just feel like it has more of a personal touch to it. If you wanted something that was a little bit more official looking, or I don't know what the right word would be. If you wanted something more professional looking, or more like business, maybe this is more business casual handwriting, I don't know. You can always type in a font. There's different settings that you can use in Affinity Designer that helps you do that. Okay, so I didn't want to erase the recipe, but I realized that I wanted to put the steps on the back of a card, and the size of the card, I think it's going to be 8 inches by 6 inches. I was about to say 8 feet. Holy moly. So that way it's like nice and large and legible, but it's not so massive that you have to keep it in like an 8.5 by 11 massive recipe book. You could just have it in a little card, flip through it. I think I'm going to make a whole collection of these, and who knows, maybe I'll start selling them or something. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I will tell you, for those of you guys who do write at an angle, that like the panning is my favorite feature on a Wacom tablet, where you can pan, because I literally will tilt my tablet downward to the left, I guess is the best way to describe that. Anyway. But yeah. So we've got most of these, and then I've decided to do the cake and the filling ingredients on one side. I already said that. We're all good. Can you tell I'm hungry? My stomach's growling. Okay, so I made sure to indicate, like with 2 strawberries, things that I added in that weren't a part of the original recipe. I think I got the original recipe from the YouTube channel called Apron. And it's not any voiceover, it's just a video with a bunch of directions. And I think it might be ASMR, I'm not really sure. But it takes a while to get through the whole recipe, which is kind of cool for people who are into that sort of thing. If not, you can just fast forward through it and find what ingredients you need where, or you can just use this recipe card as a reference. Adjusting and adjusting and adjusting. Ugh. You will notice that I eventually just give you the other side of the recipe card and I don't fill it in because I figured you've seen me write the first side, but you may not want the second side. So with that said, I will probably post an updated version of it in one of my next videos, so that way you can see the end result of it without the time lapse, just a picture of it for those of you that care about that. I felt like it was a little empty, or it just kind of looked like a handwritten note instead of a recipe card, so I wanted to make it a little bit more cutesy and fun. So I decided to add those muffins in the background, just to kind of make that the icon for the recipe. I think I might use this as a template for other ones too. In case you forgot, there's muffins everywhere with little strawberries on top. Not that the title or the ingredients or anything else gave you a hint to what I was making. Alright, yeah. So I wanted to make this a little bit bolder and have enough room for the steps. A lot of it has to do with just mixing and putting things into a piping bag. Nothing too fancy, but you do need either a large 6-cup muffin tin, or like I made 8 muffins in like the normal 12-cup muffin tin, and they were awesome. So you will have to pipe the cream cheese filling in the middle of the cake batter before you put them in the oven. But yeah, I'll post the finished product of this, but that is what I've got so far. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And there you go. So hopefully this is a way for you to figure out how to maybe make a gift for someone. I think Mother's Day is coming up. That could be a good gift for you to make for your mom. You could do this with painting and drawing as well, with just supplies you have at home, or you can do it digitally. Affinity Designer is a software that I've really enjoyed using. I'm not well versed in Photoshop or Illustrator, but Affinity Designer seems super user-friendly, and they do have a free trial for you to try it out if you've got a computer at home. I enjoy using it with a Wacom tablet. Wacom? Maybe that's how you say it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. Incoming will be some videos about me kind of teaching you certain things I teach my high schoolers about different concepts in art or techniques. So stay tuned. Bye!